And Maria, the president saying this must be a two-way ceasefire between the United States and Iran, saying Iran must reopen the Strait of Hormuz. The president says Iran must agree, quote, to the complete, immediate and safe opening of the Strait of Hormuz. Going on to write, if that happens, he'll, quote, suspend bombing and attack of Iran for a period of 2 weeks.
And I think this Pakistani peace proposal for a ceasefire for 2 weeks has given him and Iran breathing space and perhaps an off-ramp, at least to start negotiating.
The president says Iran has proposed a 10-point peace plan that could help end the war, Trump calling it, quote, a workable basis on which to negotiate. During the ceasefire, Iran's foreign minister says passage through the Strait of Hormuz will be allowed under the coordination of Iran's military. UMass Dartmouth professor Brian Glenn Williams doesn't think this will be a long-term solution.
But I wouldn't hold my breath on Iran giving up control of the Hormuz. That is the only card they have left to play.
Democratic lawmakers skeptical of the president's decision. U.S. Representative Jim McGovern writing, quote, so he'll stop bombing Iran in order to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, which was open before he started bombing Iran. Got it. U.S. Senator Chris Murphy from Connecticut saying, quote, it appears Trump just agreed to give Iran control of the Strait of Hormuz, a history-changing win for Iran. The level of incompetence is both stunning and heartbreaking.
I think this is a cause for momentary relief, but we'll see whether or not we actually have a real lasting peace from these negotiations.
Now, with both sides agreeing to the 2-week ceasefire, Pakistan's prime minister, who helped broker the deal, is inviting the U.S. and Iran to meet in Islamabad for further talks. Those negotiations are slated for Friday. At the breaking news desk, Emily Maha, WCVB News Center 5.
Thanks, Emily. So the price of crude oil is plummeting since the ceasefire was announced. It fell 15%, resting below $100 once more.
And Iranian Americans here in Massachusetts are more mixed with their reaction. Our Mary Solana continues our coverage. She's in the newsroom right now, Mayor.
Yeah, and Marie, we spoke with 2 Iranian Americans, both relieved for the immediate safety of their families, but they're also worried about the future for different reasons. Tonight, relief and skepticism after word of a 2-week ceasefire.
The Islamic regime is not a regime that you can trust.
Reza Hassanzadeh says while he worries for his sister's safety in Iran, they all desperately want relief after decades of brutal suffering under the current regime.
You know, terrorism is in their DNA. Terrorism, you can't change somebody's DNA. It's in their DNA.
Hassanzadeh is convinced it will take a widespread attack to topple this regime.
When Donald Trump says that I'm going to take them back to the Stone Age, we are actually living in a Stone Age era and for the last 47 years. There's no freedom. Women have no freedom. People are dying every day in Iran.
I can tell you that people are just really horrified.
But Bahar Sharafi from Boston has been worried sick for days about her family back in Iran. President Trump's threats to destroy power plants and bridges means families, if they even survived, would have been cut off from food and basic medical care.
If the railways are down, then supplies can't move, food can't move. So there are a lot of ramifications.
The Iranian-American community in Boston has been divided over this war since it started. Most want this regime gone, but not everyone agrees that this war is the best way to make that happen. In the newsroom, I'm Mary Solana, WCVB News Center 5.